Welcome back to Sam I Van. Tonight, I'm going to be stealth camping in New York City, or around New York City. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to find a parking spot in New York City. I spent the night in this service stop. They've got a Burger King, Baskin Robbins, Dunkin' Donuts, 7-Eleven in there. A little update on my portable power station battery life right now. I'm at 32%, pulling in around 70 watts, spending about 50 watts, and that's for the refrigerator. And I've actually got my AC plugged in to the car right now, and it's sitting at 91%, so not too bad. Trying to avoid all these toll roads. I got into the express lane like twice on accident. Oh my gosh, these freaking roads. So I don't exactly know where Google is taking me. I just put in New York and it's just bringing me to wherever the point that is the most New York point, I guess, is. Oh, is this the tunnel that goes like underwater? Because that's pretty freaky for me. And I think it goes on for like a long time, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh yeah. This goes on for a while. Freedom! The tunnel didn't collapse, so everything's good. I'm officially in New York. Hello, New York! I don't know where I should go. Brooklyn's right there. Downtown's right there. We're gonna go downtown. I absolutely love riding my scooter in New York because they have these lanes for them. Atlanta don't have that. I have no idea where I'm gonna park. See, look, you can just go between cars. The traffic is so bad here that you can just, the street is owned by people on bicycles or skateboards or scooters. It's so freeing to just be able to like weave in between cars. In a huge city like this, no less. Don't know what this building is. Maybe a Scientology center or something. Look, there's like a fighter jet boat right there. I think I found a place to camp on Reddit just now. I forgot the name of it, but that's where I'm heading to right now. It's all just so vast, and I'm just bringing my entire home through it. Alright guys, I finally found my parking space, hopefully for the night. There is a sweep that comes through here, and it's Mondays through Thursdays, 8 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. So I do have to move the van during that time. Just so I'm not risking anything, I'm gonna go ahead and take my vents out of the window. And now let's go explore the city a little bit. I guess this is where you get a subway card. But hopefully we don't have to do that. Hopefully we can get everywhere on my little scooter. Only a sip. I don't want to run out of this water, and I don't want to be having to piss like crazy with nowhere to go. Yeah, I should look around for maybe a porta potty or something, or like a 24-hour shop. There is a restroom right behind me. I have no idea if it is 24 hours though. Might just come back here later in the evening, like way late in the evening, and see if it's still open. There's somebody else camping just right over here. They're just letting it all hang out. They've got their lawn chairs out there. They've got their doors open. They're just eating dinner, enjoying the view. Even though this place is so freaking beautiful, there is one con, and it's a pretty big one. Because of all these beautiful trees here, they are covering up my solar panels, giving me little to no power. I might have to find somewhere else that has a bit more sunlight. Look, another motorhome over there. People be camping over here. I think that's number 5 or 6. I can tell they're camping because of their max airflow fan, that huge ass max airflow fan. This is probably the only place in the world where you can hear so many languages all at the same time. Like within a minute, I heard German, Russian, Italian, Spanish. It's beautiful. I'm excited to spend some time here. Lots of active people over on this side of the park. Well, on both sides of the park, but this one is mostly for like track, soccer. There's some people break dancing, as you saw, or like street dancing, playing handball. Lots of stuff going on over here. All right, so I think I know why these people chose this specific spot, because I bet they've got solar panels. And there are no trees right there. So that sun's gonna shine right on their solar panels. Tomorrow I might try to steal that spot from them, or at least take a little bit of it for myself. So a kind of funny story just happened. I was watching some people play this like game. One of the guys like turned over and looked at me, and I thought he was like smiling at me, so I smiled back. And then he looked at me and was like, "Rat." And I was like, "Oh no, I've already upset someone. Something's about to go down. I gotta get my pepper spray ready out of my pocket." And I'm like, "Excuse me?" And he's like, "There's a rat behind you." And so I turn around, and sure enough, there's a fucking rat like running up behind me. And like, I'm like, oh fuck. That's probably the first time I've ever seen a rat just out in public. Or maybe a rat out. Look, there's a fucking another one right as I'm talking about it. There's one right there. I don't know if I should be getting close to this thing. So right now, I'm actually doing some handyman work around the house. And I'm taking care of this refrigerator door, or drawer, that keeps on scraping this floor and damaging it. I'm adding some little felt pads here, but to make sure those stay, I'm going to be adding some Gorilla Glue to it. Look at all the scuff marks on this white drawer already. Seltzer water with Sabra hummus and a PB&J sandwich. That's my dinner tonight. Alright, what movie are we going to watch tonight? Our first night in New York City is complete. It is a beautiful morning out. I'm gonna hit up the restroom before I gotta move my van. But yeah, all in all, I slept fine. I wasn't uncomfortable in the bed. Nobody came knocking on the door. Yeah, hopefully every night can be like that. Look at that van, just basking in the sun, getting all that solar power on jelly. I've got to find a space like that today. I think I'm gonna try and move right here. All right, so I just moved to this other spot. It's not the one I was talking about, but at least I'm pulling something right now. Once that sun starts coming, I'm gonna have plenty of sunlight coming through. So right now I'm feeling pretty good about that spot. I'm really trying not to film it too much and be like super obvious that I'm stealth camping there. But yeah, look at this person. I've got like a wheel lock in there. Trying to do everything in my power to make it more safe than I feel like it already is. I feel like this is a pretty safe area. The manhood, service, labor, citizenship. Well, I'm a man, I better go inside. No, I'm just kidding. I'm only half a man, if you can call me that. Finally got my scooter out of the van. Now it's time to hit the gym. And I just tied up my scooter, this other bike. Let's go inside. All right, you guys know what time it is. Oh yeah. And as you can see, that van is just basking in that sunlight. Oh yeah, now we're really pulling in some power. Time for some breakfast. For probably the third morning in a row, I'm doing bagels with smoked salmon cream cheese. As I was exiting the van here, my bumper came off and I almost slipped and fell on my ass. I'm probably going to be hanging up a hammock later on, but for right now, I'm going to go hit up that library that I saw yesterday and do some more editing and writing. Meanwhile, my scooter is sitting quietly over there. When I was at Planet Fitness, I was looking at classes, and I would really like to do a writing class while I'm in New York, but I feel like the people that you would meet at a writing class aren't really, like, they don't want to make stuff, they just want to write. And I want people who are going to like make stuff with, or potentially make stuff with me. I looked at the Pit, and I looked at UCB, which is very expensive, and also Second City, which is also very expensive. If I was to take a writing class, it would probably be at the Pit, but I think for right now I'm just going to take some jam improv classes and try and meet people that way. Look at those beautiful fucking flowers right there. If you're about to come to New York and you need like transportation, city bikes are the way to go. I'm a freaking dum-dum. Left my laptop charger in the van, so I gotta walk all the way back there now. I am definitely getting my steps in today, I'll tell you what. Here's that bumper cover I was talking about. I have no idea how I'm gonna get rid of that, or even if I can reattach it on there. There it is. All right, now back to the library. So let's check the battery while we're here. 24%, bringing in around 30 watts. doing pretty good. And we're back. Let's get some work done.
8:01 p.m.
It's night now. I stopped by a coffee shop. I had to finish some work that I needed Wi-Fi for. I hate going into coffee shops and just using their Wi-Fi and not buying anything, but that's another matter. Anyways, there was this other guy that came in and he started just talking to somebody on the phone. Like, just letting everybody else in on their conversation. I'm still getting used to that. Just people in New York just having like full-blown phone calls in front of perfect strangers or just talking to themselves. You don't get that a lot in Atlanta or in the South. But he started talking about a production for a commercial that he was going to be doing tomorrow. And in the middle of his phone call, I had the idea to like write down my information on a memo pad and like rip it out so that when he finished his conversation, I nervously went up to him and I was like, oh, hey, I couldn't help but overhear your phone call because you were just having it very obviously and loudly. Mind if I give you my information just in case you need any PAs or grips? And he was like, oh yeah, please give me that stuff. And so, yeah, I might be getting a PA position or a grip position soon. That'd be really cool. And I need the money because it is getting tight. So I'm back in the van now. See it? See it behind me? There it is. And I'm thinking I whip out my hammock and go for a little nap in the park. Maybe not nap because that's a little dangerous, but just relax in the park. I saw people doing that yesterday and it made me really want to do it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna. Some bad news. My battery is at 17%. This fridge is literally draining me. Go to 42. See if that's better. I don't know if these trees are too far apart or not, but I'm gonna give it a try. There it is. I kind of didn't expect that to work, but it did. So that's hanging low. Just don't fall. Oh yeah. We got some good music playing. Nice little ambiance above us. Doesn't get better than this. I'm just gonna plug into a podcast. And I might just sleep out here tonight. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna sleep out here. I am so low to the ground right now. This must look so funny to anybody looking at me.
Later that same evening.
Alright, it's time to get out of this thing now. I'm getting too relaxed. I was starting to fall asleep in here multiple times. Alright guys, it's been a fun day, but it's time to get in the van. So for dinner tonight, I'm actually going to be having my lunch. And for tonight's viewing pleasure, it's Alan Partridge on less than half of my little phone screen here. And now it's buffering like crazy. Alright, so I got that Chinese right there. I think I've brought this video out far enough. Tonight is going to be my second night staying in New York, and honestly, this has been the best stealth camping experience ever. I would have never imagined New York to be a great stealth camping place. I was having so much anxiety coming up here, but I'm enjoying it so much. If you've enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a like. Make sure to subscribe. I've got donations down at the bottom, which are much appreciated. And that's going to wrap it up. Till the next one, guys.